Far east of the Sword Coast, the Shadowvar and Discoverin have fallen. The Shadow Storm is no more. Sembia is fractured into city-states. A mysterious hero rises from the ashes to usher in a new era of prosperity. Yet there is still suffering. Cormyr and the wild elves of the Dalelands offer war on all sides. Earth motes, madness, and shadow dragons plague the lands. These are the tales of the heroes who ended that suffering. 1491 DR, the year of Sembian revival.
There is something I need to tell you.
What is it, Jendal?
You have been more quiet than usual since we left Archenbridge yesterday.
Was it something I said?
Actually, it was something Rion said.
Siren was just kidding back there. It would have been an awkward situation for anyone first approaching Rion.
No, you misunderstand. Siren's teasing is as much a part of his personality as is his feigning lack of concern for those he feels close to. I would honestly be mildly worried about him if he wasn't teasing me.
Hey, wait! Oh, actually, no, that's fair.
Then what did you want to tell us, Jendal?
Rion spoke of purple flowers on the riverbank of Ramblecoats.
That's right. Are you an apothecary as well as an animal trainer?
Certainly not, but I fear I do know the purple flowers he was talking about.
Has the dwarf iris or jewelweed made the Timoran pensive? What? I know a fair amount about botany.
It's not the jewelweed that has taken me back. Actually, it may be better if I start from the beginning. I was adopted from an orphanage in Arabel on my 13th birthday.
No wonder you keep referring to Western landmarks. You're from Cormyr.
I actually don't know where I am from. But yes, the land of the Purple Dragon is as close to a home as I have ever known.
Tell us about the person who adopted you.
His name was Prospero Godson. And honestly, that's all I know of him. It was my adopted sister that I remember best. Her name was Lana.
Was she his daughter?
We called him father, but I think that was because we both so desperately wanted a family. No, Lana was another adopted pupil, adopted from Anorak.
How long were the three of you together?
Weeks? Months? Time passes in odd increments when you are a child. But one trip that we took into this very gorge, I will never forget.
You've been to Arkendale before?
Yes. Many years ago, Prospero brought Lana and I here, into the Arkendale. He was on another one of his fortune and glory hunts.
The Falls were known for some pretty lucrative gem mining around that same time.
That's true, but he didn't come for the gems. He was after something more fragile.
The purple flowers.
Yes. They are called the Avenorani.
Ah, yes. Avenorani flowers were named for the Arnathoi arcanists that first infused them with magic.
Magical flowers?
Yes, that's right.
The Arnathoi elves that first walked these lands held the flowers to be some of the most beautiful and most rare in existence.
What's wrong, Jendal? I feel a sadness coming from you.
Being back here reminds me of the day I last saw Lana. It was night, and Prospero had us searching all around Arkpool for the legendary purple flowers. Lana and I were still up talking.
Are you tired, Jen?
Not yet. I've just been laying here.
Me too.
Why do you think Father wants to find the flowers so badly?
He told me once that the silver pollen of the flowers grant wishes.
Real wishes? How many?
Just one, I think.
What if you found a whole field of flowers?
I don't think it works like that. I think you only get one wish no matter what.
What would you wish for?
I can't tell you my wish, then it wouldn't come true.
What do you think Father would wish for?
I think he would probably wish to find more flowers.
Wouldn't you?
I told you, I can't tell you my wish.
Fine.
Well, what about you? What would you wish for?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Come on, Jen. Be bold. What is the one thing you want more than anything else?
Be bold. You always say that.
It's true, Jen. Fortune favors the bold.
I'll tell you if you tell me.
Fine, I would want a family, a real family. One that would look after me and protect me.
I like this girl. Fortune favors the bold. She reminds me of someone else I know.
I don't believe you hadn't thought about it.
About what?
The wish! You were an orphan! You must have thought about it.
Siren, Jendal might not want to talk about it.
No, he is right. When I was in Arabelle, in the orphanage, it's all I ever thought about. But in that moment,
You had what you wanted, didn't you?
yes.
Oh, I see now. You didn't answer her because...
Because what she wanted most is what I thought we had already found. A family.
Where is she now?
I do not know.
What do you mean you don't know? The story can't end like that. Did you tell her what you told us?
No, she fell asleep.
Come on, you know, we have to work on your storytelling, Jendal.
Tell them the whole story.
Thank you, my lovely. You said exactly what I was thinking.
Lana really did fall asleep, but I could not. After an hour or two, I sat up and pulled back the bedroll.
What happened?
When the cool night air first touched my skin, it seemed to heighten my other senses all at once. I could smell a sweet fragrance nearby, and I could see a silver sparkle just near the top of my bedroll.
You had placed your bedroll near the Avenorani flowers. Are you serious?
They were not there before dusk. That I am sure of. But yes, there, right beside me, was a single purple flower.
What did you do with it?
I sat there for a long time, wondering just that question. What should I do with it?
What did you decide?
I decided to be bold. I placed the flower in Lana's bedroll, and I went to sleep.
But what did you wish for?
He didn't. Did you, Jendal?
No, I didn't.
This story doesn't have a happy ending, does it?
When I woke up, the camp was empty. Prospero and Lana were gone. There was no evidence that they had ever been there.
I have no words right now.
I'm sorry, Jendal. That must have been very hard for you.
I have never wanted anything more than to protect the people I care about. That night, the Avenorani flower gave us both what we wished for.
I understand you so much more now, Jendal.
You are here.
This must be Ramblecoats.
I can see the falls.
And the river.
But the river banks are surprisingly devoid of purple flowers.
Do you hear that?
Something large is approaching from the north.
I sense malice. And evil.
We have to get out of view. Get to the cave.
Right, but be careful. Remember what Rion said about this cave.
Be bold, Siren. Fortune favors the bold.
Okay, try it again. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Baron.
Hey, Bear. Do you like talking into the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you had to play a part, what kind of monster would you be? Would you be a monster?
I would be the Cranket.
The Cranket. We're going to have a special monster in it called the Cranket. What about you, Griffin?
I'd be a normal person
Yeah.
getting chased by a gelatinous cube.
Oh, okay.
No, Bill can be a gelatinous cube. Fine. Whatever the so-called monster, he can be a Quanket, whatever it is.
Cranket. Though this marks the end of the episode, the tale continues within a 10-day. Join us at longwinded.one and consider giving us a review on Apple Music, Spotify, or really whichever platform you choose.